Welcome in, Aquarius. Welcome to your August 2025 reading. Thanks so much for being here. We are officially in Leo season, which is fifth house energy. It's the house of fun, play, children, romance, self-expression, and that standout, unique energy that Leo is known for. Leo rules the heart, circulation, blood pressure, spine and back, and is ruled by the sun. So we have a lot of fiery sun energy in August, and that is where we're at right now. So let's see how this shakes out for you. So this is going to be for Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. So the questions we're going to ask is, what is the core energy influencing you this month? What is the overall energy this month? What needs your focus? What brings you joy? And then we'll finish with advice and guidance. All right, for all of the Aquarians watching this video, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, what is the core energy influencing them? What is the core energy influencing Aquarius this month? Wow, look at that. We got the Queen of Wands. What is the overall energy this month as it relates to Aquarius? Two of Pentacles, so interesting. Okay. What needs your focus? What brings you joy? And Spirit's message or advice and guidance. Wow, we got lots of twos. Well, not lots, but we got two twos. Okay. The energy influencing you, we have the Queen of Wands. However, this Queen of Wands, the energy that I'm feeling from this isn't the energy I normally would feel from a Queen of Wands that's upright. This is the energy influencing you. It's a fire sign. It's fire energy. However, she feels kind of burned out, tired, not impressed. It feels like this Queen of Wands really could use some change. It feels like you could use change of scenery. I don't know. Things need to be mixed up, Aquarius. The energy influencing you this month is very blah. And that is like the exact opposite of the energy of Queen of Wands. Normally, this energy is very charismatic, happy, willing to put themselves out there. And I'm also kind of feeling that there's like a fear of being seen this month. It is totally the exact opposite energy of fire. It's almost like wanting to pull back, hide away, not really wanting to be seen, trying to like fly below the radar. That's the energy that's influencing you this month. Interesting. What I do like that we have coming up here, we have the Two of Pentacles. This is the overall energy this month for you. I get this card a lot, the Two of Pentacles, and one thing that kind of stands out about this card is change. Change always comes when you've got the Two of Pentacles. So there is going to be a shift this month. And I think that that will be really nice. Because I do feel like you guys need a shift. You need a change, change of pace, change of scenery. You need that. The Two of Pentacles does bring in movement. It does bring in change. The trick here will be how you work with that change. And there's always an exchange. When you have the Two of Pentacles, there's always an exchange. You have to give something to get something, or give up something to get something else. So where you are feeling kind of burned out this month, tired, look at that and start looking at, what do you need to change? What maybe needs to go on the back burner for a while? And then also, what do you need to feel more invigorated, to feel more alive, to feel to get excited again. What do you need? So start looking at that. What I love about the Two of Pentacles is you do, even though it is a card of change, you do have a lot of say in that direction and a lot of say in how you are interacting with that change. So pay attention to that. What needs your focus this month? We have the Hierophant in reverse, so a major arcana card. And again, I kind of feel like this is just going back, similar to what I was saying about the Two of Pentacles. You're just really being asked to, take a look at, this is kind of like going within, soul searching a little bit. But the Hierophant in reverse goes against tradition. So there might be a need to go against routine, mix things up a bit. But again, it's an energy of reflection. You have to figure out what it is that you need, and that's where your focus is needed this month. What do you want? What do you want, Aquarius? What do you want? How do you want to feel? What do you want? All of those things. So a lot is going to be, focused here this month. And I put this card right underneath the Queen of Wands, which is the energy influencing you. And I feel like these are all the questions you're probably already asking. What direction do I want to move in? What do I want? How can I mix things up a bit? And Aquarius, you guys are known for being a little unconventional. So maybe you've been trying to really put yourself in a box and do things very traditionally, do things in a really set way, and it's not working for you. So this Leo energy is asking you to take a look at that and see what you can do to change that. What is going to bring you joy? Look at this. We've got the Empress in reverse. And again, I'm feeling the energy of needing to make a change. It's almost like, and I know a lot of signs have gotten a similar message this month. Normally in the summer season, because we are working with the energy of fire, the element of fire, that's movement and action, but it feels like you're being asked to pause and consider before taking any action. It feels like before you move full force ahead, again, really look at the direction you want to move in. What is it that you need? What is it that you want? What are you going for? Again, going back to that need for reflection, a need to check in with yourself and see what's important to you. And there could also be a lot of anxiety coming up, anxiety about the future, and when you're considering these things, consider it from a place of peace and calm, and consider it from a place of your future is bright and things are working for you and not against you. And that will help you make choices out of a place of being really heart-centered and grounded rather than making choices out of fear. So don't make choices out of fear. Advice and guidance for this month. I love that we have the Two of Cups pulling this reading together. Connect with others. I mean, I know this is a card that was supposed to be showing you where the joy is, and where you can find joy. It's planning for the future. It's again, really following your heart and doing what is best for you, but doing it from a place of peace and not from a place of fear. And the Two of Cups, I feel like this is just a good way of managing your energy this month. Connecting with others. This could be connecting with your guides, which I strongly would recommend, especially with the Hierophant card here. Meditation, connection with yourself. Again, especially when you're asking these big questions like, what do I want? What needs change? How can I do things differently? connecting with your guidance, your wisdom. And then also connecting with people that you love and care about. Getting out of your head and getting out of your space and into someone else's energy. And, that can be a nice, not necessarily distraction. It can be a nice distraction, but it's also a nice way of putting things into perspective, so that you're not so focused on you and what's troubling you. So be around people that you care about, people that care about you, people that you value. You value their time and they value your time. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. I'm wishing you a fantastic August. If you'd like a one-on-one reading, my info is below. And also, if you are in the northern Utah area, next month, September, I will be hosting a in-person event, and I will have that info below. Take care, you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.